going to do a makeup tutorial. Hey everybody, welcome back to DareBearLive, my channel where I just do randomness. There is no rhyme, there is no reason at all. This is just, you subscribed, you asked for it. Darewares was not enough for you, so I made this channel, and now you're here and you're stuck on the ride. Welcome to the ride that is my world that makes no sense. I'm actually filming a video that you guys had asked for on my Instagram. Follow me at DareTaylorOfficial on Instagram. You all had asked me during a live stream that you wanted to see what it's like getting ready for an audition, and that's coming out next week. So this is me kind of doing a two-part video series of me getting ready, touching my hair, buying time, dragging out the intro. So today I'm actually gonna be doing my makeup for you while answering some questions that you submitted to me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel. I do a thing where if you happen to be the first person who comments down below, you get yourself a little Amazon gift card. It was a really fun thing to do last time. I don't have one for this time, but upcoming, I definitely will be giving out more Amazon gift cards, so be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification so you can be lucky enough to win some free stuff. First, I'm gonna start by priming my face with these. As you can see, I'm very oily, so I'm gonna put this goop all over my face, and it's gonna be good. The first question that I have over here is from mu.noz348, wants to know if I am single, and the answer is yes. I have been dating, I just haven't found someone that I feel like really fits and suits my lifestyle, and when I do find somebody who does, then I will introduce them to you. I'm gonna go in and do some priming underneath my eyes as well. I've been very busy working and doing things and trying to make content for you guys while juggling, so like I can't even tell you the last time. I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows right now as well. I've seen people that I found to be attractive, but I've never really asked anybody out on a date currently. And it's, you know, I'm just very busy, and I feel like everybody here in LA is very busy, so that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. Going in and adding a reddish tint to my brows because my hair has a reddish tint to it, so I need to fill it out a little bit so that way it looks like I have eyebrows that match my hair color. The next question I have is from Torin_of_Amber, which is, for your makeup, do you do different when you're going out somewhere, I think is what you were trying to say. And yeah, of course, depending on what I have going on, obviously I will wear more or less makeup depending. A lot of times I just go with like the all natural look, but today, because I know I'm gonna be on camera, I'm gonna beef it up a little bit. Also, one thing when you are doing auditions, what I like to do is I don't like to overdo my eyebrows, like I've just kind of added some color to them, but then I like to go in with concealer and just, I'm gonna need a mirror for this, and like carve them out a little bit, because on camera, you can see everything. You can see every hair, every follicle. So I really try to make it more about the details rather than doing like a big crazy makeup look. I don't like the camera being this close to my face and you seeing every eyebrow hair that I missed. So I make sure that I like go in and like clean it up a little bit. I'm just taking a beauty blender and just blending it all out so it looks a little bit more natural. But yeah, depending on what I have going on, really helps me depict what makeup I wear. I'm just taking this Revolution banana powder and setting my eyelids here, like just setting all that concealer that I just put on. Oh, I forgot to prime my eyelids. I might go primer over this, which is typically not the order I do things, but I forgot. Don't tell anyone. This Stay Don't Stray Benefit eye primer is like goals. Just don't tell anyone, it'll be our secret, okay? The next question I have here is from Uncle_Iron420, and they would like to know, what streaming service is my new movie going to be on? So I auditioned and got the lead role in a movie that just wrapped not even a week ago. I just talked about it. And I actually can't disclose the streaming service because what happens is that the movie gets made, and then they find a distributor, and then they have to send the movie to the distributor. If they like it, then they distribute it and they put it on the platform. So there is a couple of, I'm gonna cement my brows into place with this. I think this is Benefit too. Yeah, Benefit brow. So basically there are 2 big streaming platforms that have taken an interest in it, but I haven't seen the final product yet, but it sounds like it'll be on maybe even 2 or more streaming services. Now we're gonna go in with that banana powder again and just set the eyelids. See how natural looking that looks? That's what we're going for, natural. Next, I'm gonna go into my Modern Renaissance palette and I'm gonna grab this kind of like burnt orange color. Look how old this is. I'm gonna grab this burnt orange color and just like lightly put it all over my eyelid. I'm not really looking for a big pop of color, anything crazy. I just want it to look like natural and just really blend it in. It's just supposed to be a light dusting. That looks really good, actually. I mean, it looks different than my other eye. Then we're just gonna blend it out. Next, we line the eyes. So what we're gonna do with this guy is we're just gonna do a little bit of liner across the top, and that's it for right now. No wing, no nothing, just a tiny bit of liner is the goal. Yeah, _Lucifer366 wants to know, what is my favorite anime? And right at this moment, I really enjoyed watching Hunter x Hunter because I really liked them going through the trials to get their like hunter badge, and I really liked Gon a lot. Like I thought he was really cute. I also really liked Hisoka a lot as like a villain, but like not really a villain. Like I really like his arc. Ready? Concentration. Okay, here we go. It's so hard to not wing your eyeliner when that's all you've done your entire life. Oh, weird question for you guys. Here's my question for you guys. If I bought a 23andMe kit, would you watch me finding the results? Like, would that be interesting to you? Or not? Because I kind of want to do it. But it might come back that I'm just generically a white person. Like, would that be that interesting to find out? Leave in the comments below. But anyways, rein it back in. I would say my favorite anime right now would have to be Demon Slayer because I watched through the whole series and the movie and was very enticed. Now we're going to put concealer on. I do not, like for on-camera auditions, I don't like to use wet foundation. I use dry because I'm very oily, so I don't want to look double oily. So for me, what I do is I take my concealer and I like bring it down my nose so it'll help naturally contour my nose. And then I bring it up the sides here. And then I buff it in. Obviously I put a little on like pimply spots. Sometimes like I get a little discoloration here and a little here. So I'll just kind of go like that. Gorgeous. So then you take your beauty blender and you buff that all in while I answer another question. MFATC75, interesting name, wants to know what surprised me the most about filming on this last movie I was in. And I would honestly say, it was really eye-opening to see how low budget films are very different than big production films. Obviously there's a huge difference when it comes to like pacing of things, but we were like literal skeleton crew. So like one guy for sound, one person for directing, writing, and props, 3 main actors, and 1 side character. Like it was very skeletal, and not in like a bad way, but it definitely showed, like I've been on SAG sets before as well, and it's so crucial to have help. And I think sometimes it's hard. You know, I think sometimes it's hard with budget, it's hard with timing, it's hard with availability. And I just learned that if I ever want to become a producer, I'm actually producing a project right now that is low budget, but we're gonna be pulling in a lot of favors from friends, paying people still what they deserve, but it's not like a huge budget. And this film that I was on taught me so much that I'm leading into being a producer, that I want to make sure that I have as much help as possible, because even being on set is experience for somebody that's priceless. Next, what I would like to do is I'm completely blended and I look a little flat, but we're gonna go in with some foundation. I like to start with my lightest shade and then I go in with my darker shade afterwards. So I'm gonna buff this in while I answer the next question. Hugo Audrius 2703? Yeah, 2703. I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry if I butchered it. Wants to know when I will be doing another micro bikini haul, and I imagine you were talking about for DareWears. Now, DareWears is my big YouTube channel that I started years ago, primarily focusing on fashion, and I used to do a lot of like lingerie hauls. I used to do a lot of like swimwear hauls, like weekly. And I personally got tired of it because all the comments were a bunch of random people on the internet telling me to like take my clothes off and to push the content further and like, well, this YouTube channel gets away with doing this, this, and this. When in actuality, the reason I started the channel was because I like fashion. I genuinely like really love, I like in another world, I think I went to school for like fashion design because it's always been really intriguing to me. And I never did, obviously, because I'm, doing other things, but it was so shocking and like sad to me in a way that people only liked me on that channel for my body. And that's not entirely true. Like I've made some really great friends off of that channel who now support me on this channel and in other places, but primarily it's just a bunch of guys and girls that just like to see me try on clothes and are inappropriate with it. So I'm revamping my channel to be more fashion education, and I'm making it more so that like when girls want to order from Skims or from Dolls Kill, or like they're looking for their next Halloween costume, like I'm trying to make it more about like helping others and more about body type education. And I think I'm doing a really good job of pivoting, and I don't know when I'll do another swim haul. I know I have like an anime one in the works. I just need a couple more wigs because I have a bunch of the anime character swimsuits. So I'm waiting on the wigs, but it is in the works. It is something I want to do. It's just gonna take a little bit of time, and yeah, I'm excited. I really am enjoying this new direction for me because I'm actually starting to make more money off of YouTube, which that's not the end of the world. Like the goal isn't to make a lot of money, but I have barely made anything back on that channel. Oh, I'm also bronzing right now, by the way. Just taking a little bit of my bronzer. I broke the lid off yesterday, and I'm just doing the tops of my cheeks here. I understand that that's what I put myself in. That's the category I put myself in. I chose to do this channel. I could stop at any time, but if I could even make like a little bit of the money back would be nice. And I'm starting to again. So I'm grateful for that. Grateful for the DareWears audience, but your girl's kind of sick of just prancing around on YouTube looking hot. Like I would like to bring more to the table, Also, I bought myself a little present, and I had a dream that when I opened this up, I got a bunch of cute new Pokemon cards, so I'm excited. Fun House Wraith wants to know what animal would I be? Obviously, I'd be a bear because I'm DareBear. Duh. No, he wants me to like really take it seriously. I'm gonna take some of that setting powder that I put on my eyes. I'm just gonna run it along my nose here, and then I'm gonna do some blush. I would definitely say that I would be some sort of a bear bunny because I get told that I have rabbit's teeth all the time, and I don't disagree. I definitely have those two front guys that look like a bunny, but I also like really like bears. Like they hibernate, they eat food. Winnie the Pooh sounds like my kind of guy. Oh bother. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think I'm more of a bear or do you think I'm more of a bunny? I'm gonna try putting my blush up this way more today, like underneath my eyeball, like right on my cheekbone, because I find that when I put it too close to my nose, it changes my face shape so drastically that I have the tendency to look a lot younger when I put it down here versus up here. I'm also like mixing blushes because it's hard. Like I have the hardest time finding blush shades that look good on me. Okay, once you are satisfied with your blush, we're gonna go back to the eye area and we're gonna finish up. Next, I have my lashes. So we are gonna glue these bad boys onto my eyeballs. Sometimes for auditions, I won't wear lashes because they leave little shadows on your face. But today, because I have this audition, and then on top of it, I am going to see a show tonight. I'm gonna go see Oklahoma. So I'm gonna wear these lashes, mainly because I'm going out later tonight, which is really fun. I don't even know at this point, wants to know, how was your day? And I would say it was off to a very slow start. I didn't wake up till like 9:30, which is kind of late for me. I'd rather wake up at like 8 a.m. and kind of get my day going. It's good. I've been like touching base with my agent, asking him acting questions. I've been touching base with my team for not only just content on YouTube, but like also on my other platforms. I've been touching base, being like, hi, what's doing well, what's not, like what can I do to help? Like I have a lot of, like I have somebody who helps me with Instagram stuff. I have people who know the industry better than me and have helped other people, and it's very helpful to ask them for advice on like what goes well. But I still do primarily all my posting. So I just like to check in once or twice a week with everybody, just being like, hi, how is everyone? And then I also like to plan lunches with my team so that way when I see them, I can meet them and say hello. Okay, so when I look at the camera, I try to pick lashes that look natural. These ones look very big right now. But like when I stand back, like you can't see the lash shadow on my under eyes, which is what I'm looking for primarily. Next, I'm gonna go in with this little lippy while my lashes dry. This is just like a nice natural, is this the right one? This one's kind of dark. Okay, yeah, no, this was not the lippy I was hoping for, it's this guy. So we're just gonna mix them. I try to use like a gloss or like just a really light color because I want it to look like as natural as possible. Let me try to work with it here. And by work with it, I mean completely start over. Much better. Now looking at myself in the camera, but also in the mirror. In the mirror. We just need to open up the under eyes a little bit and we're good. Basically the second to last step here is taking a brush and some brown eyeshadow and just opening the eyes a little bit by going underneath the eyeball into the waterline. Well, not into the waterline, but like right here. The corner of the eye. Ah, much better. Same thing on the other eye while I answer this last question. Becoming Brittany wants to know how to pose for pictures. If you would like, I could actually do a whole tutorial on this. I think it might be a little bit more appropriate because I have a lot of like tips and tricks that would really work, but I can't really talk them out while I'm sitting here. So yeah, this could definitely become like a modeling acting channel where I teach you guys some of my tips and tricks. I've also really wanted to teach girls how to make their Patreon successful because mine's pretty successful. And I feel like I could pass along some tips to some other models and some other actresses. I'm very perceptive and I really like to do my homework and study people who are successful. So I would be happy to like pass along the tips that I've gathered from other really big successful people and give them to you and see what you have to say. If that's something you're interested in. I always read the comments, so let me know down below if you really want me to do the 23andMe thing or if you really like the Patreon thing that I just talked about. Like, I want to make this channel full of the people of all the topics that they want me to talk about, discuss, do homework on. Ah, I've got lashes that are glued together. Do you see that? Do you see them right there? They're glued together. Oh, let me see if I can undo it. All right, I'm just gonna go under and do a short dusting. And that is basically it. That is my get ready with me look. If you are interested in the 23andMe idea, the Patreon idea, any of the ideas I put in this video, let me know, because I would love to make more videos that you are interested in. Trying my best to keep them under 10 minutes because I know sometimes it gets a little lengthy, but I have a lot of knowledge to share, and that's kind of what this channel is about. A little bit of personality, a little bit of knowledge, all the things. Don't forget to subscribe if you are interested, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!